Okay.
Okay. And you double click. Okay, you can see here, and all RNA and DNA we are calculating as a nucleic acid. So you should choose nucleic acid, and they will told you that you should put it on you should put some water on it to measure first. So usually before I operate this machine, I will clean it like this. Don't know why, but the
Can I use it to analyze
the manager
protein?
is not allowed. Yeah.
Okay.
And usually I will put 1.5 microliters on this machine, all samples. So we change to 1.5 microliter. And first is the water.
What kind of water is that?
DDH2. Yeah, DDH2.
Okay.
You put it on it. There's a little hole on it. Can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And I will wipe on the water away. Okay. And then
You already put the water?
yeah, on it. Did you see that?
Okay.
And then press OK. Okay. And then the next step is to measure the rank.
Okay.
So we take the rank.
Yeah. 1.5 microliter.
Yeah, the same. 1.5 microliter. And put it on it. And the same. And this in this step you have to remember. This time we are measuring the RNA. So in this rank, you should change it to RNA 14.
Okay.
Yeah, because usually the default setting the sample type will be DNA, and you should change it to the RNA. There will be the concentration. Then when it's calculating the concentration, if you choose the DNA, it will be a little different with the realistic result. Yeah. So and then there's the bank, and then you press the bank. Okay, and then we can measure the sample. Okay. Check out the and then there's the measure data. That's it. Okay. And
You need to set the frequency,
set the frequency. What kind
the
of frequency?
absorbance.
Oh, the default setting they will measure the absorption 216 and 218 and 230. The 216 is the nucleic acid absorption, like DNA or RNA, and the 218 that was the protein absorption, and the 213 that was some organic salt. Yeah. So the ratio between the 218 and 216 and the 216 and 213, you can see there is any contaminant between the protein or organic salt.
So if this is more than 1, that means there is contamination.
Usually the result this time I see this value is not very good, because usually the ratio between the 216 and 218 for better quality of RNA will between 1.9 to 2. But this time you can see the quality is only 2.63. So I think maybe we can measure the rest of samples to see it.
Did we mix the?
Yeah, I try to mix the samples before we measure it.
After drying.
After drying, mix well. Yeah.
Okay.
Because there was maybe some result. There was because this time we didn't do the RNA purify, so maybe there will result in the quality is not really good. I think that is one of the reasons, but
so we are supposed to purify first before.
Usually, if you want to get more
accurate
RNA, you should do the purify step. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have to wash with before in between samples?
No.
It's
usually, okay. I operate. I will know. I will not wash it. Oh, the concentration is very low in this sample. And you can see the I don't know why the absorption of 230 is really high.
It should not be higher.
It should not the peak the peak that will be very normal. This peak will be the strongest in the 216. So it will be a peak like this.
So 260 should be stronger.
Yeah, should be the stronger. That means your DNA RNA absorption is the highest. Yeah. But I don't know why this time the peak
does it have something to do with the sample?
Something to do with the sample. You mean your sample?
Yeah, is it?
I'm not really sure, but maybe I can tell my professor to tell him this situation. Maybe you can improve another method to try it again. The next one is this one?
Yeah. There's the first one, right?
Yeah. This one is better. You can see the graph is more beautiful because the 216 graph is really high, and but the ratio between the 200 it was still a little lower than I expect because the best ratio they were between 1.9 to 2. Yeah, so it was still a little lower, but I think this is useful. Yeah, I think this sample is useful. So maybe
but what we need is the
it's
supposed to be 10 microliter, right?
10 no 10 oh, you mean the concentration?
RNA.
Yeah, the RNA
should be 10 at least
microliter, at least 10 microliter. So maybe
this is 0.1 microliter.
Yeah, we should need
more.
How many samples? How many? What's your samples name?
Copepod.
Copepod. How many Copepod are in these two?
46.
46. So 46 you can get 115 nanograms. So 10 times. 10 times 46, 416.
Yeah, it's around 300.
Okay. So maybe we can write down the RNA concentration. So I check with
Clean up after using.
so this one is for tip and another rest is in that box.
Okay.
You press it. You will need to you want to see for sure or not. You press it. Close your program. Remember to close the computer.